You guys want Yahoo?
Absolutely.
This Yahoo was sent in by Ira Ray.
Are you Ira
What
Ray?
happened to you?
I'm sorry. I was waiting for the question, and I wanted to say something funny about it, and I'm sorry.
You choked.
You don't even know what the question is yet. How are you gonna?
Idiot.
Okay.
I was just opening my mind and getting ready.
Okay. Who wants to know? It's by Yahoo Answers user Nigel, who asks, "Is it fun to butt chug Diet Pepsi Max?" I was wondering if doing it gets you buzzed faster than normal.
Yeah, what's irritating is I've been having a hard time finding Pepsi Max lately, and I guess this is where it's all been going.
Because you'd have to do this a lot to get buzzed off it.
When he
Yeah.
says buzz, does he mean like a caffeine boost?
Well, the Max has some some guarana, some Josta shit up in, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What is butt chugging?
Butt chugging is it's when you know how like you get thirsty in your mouth and your throat, and the way you remedy that is to pour liquid down it and just like send it down the right pipe. This is the wrong pipe. This is the wrongest pipe for this particular activity. But there are certain individuals. It's like a genetic flaw that, like your mouth and throat gets thirsty, your butt gets like super. It's called dry butt.
Okay, I've never had that.
Well, it's because we don't.
That's because you wash your butt so good.
In the McElroy kitchen Punnett Square, dry butt doesn't appear anywhere in the mix. It's not a recessive or a dominant trait. So we didn't even run the risk of having it. But there are a lot.
We have the wettest butts.
I wouldn't say we have wet butts out loud on a podcast, Travis, but I would say that they are
Moist butts?
They are of average
Moisture.
moisture. Yes.
Okay.
So this is like a also teenagers do it to get fucked up because they're dumb.
Why don't they just put it in their regular holes?
Because when you put it in your butt, it absorbs more efficiently.
Yeah.
Does it though?
Yeah.
They've got to be. I think that kids are the dumbest things that exist. Kids between the ages of 10 and 19. I'm sorry if you are listening and you fall into that category. I think they're the dumbest, but I don't think that they would butt chug or colon roll if it didn't get results.
But somebody had to do it the first time. Like there had to be a pioneer who was like, I've got it, you guys.
A 13-year-old was doing it because they were trying to early pledge for a frat because the world is fucked and we're all dead. Children are our future, and our future is looking pretty shitty, if you ask me.
There's a problem that I have with butt chugging.
Just the one?
That you do it. That's the issue. That it exists.
Is it? I mean, what about the taste? Don't you miss the taste of alcohol?
Well, you catch some of that with your taste buds.
I don't think that is accurate. I think you're starting to lie to me about butt chugging now.
Well, no, because like when you eat food, some of your taste buds come off with the food and they go down in the bolus.
Can I tell you guys something that is so sad to me is that we have been doing this show for this long and we have gone to so many depraved corridors of humanity that when I'm introduced to the concept and the opportunity to discuss this idea of butt chugging, it is not even remarkable enough to me on the landscape of human depravity that I can come up with anything too like useful to say about it. Like, oh yeah, I mean, I guess people do everything.
We're talking about literal teenagers literally pouring liquids up their body, and I'm just kind of sleepy. That's like where I'm at. Is like I was just thinking about how great it would be to take a nap right now.
Do you think that's what getting old is? When people are like, well, I mean, it takes all kinds. You know, like they say stuff like that. It's like because they've seen how bad it gets everywhere with everything that they can't find it in their hearts to be moved.
Well, yeah, because like, and that's also what death is. Death is like you see the last thing, and you're like, oh, vagina chewing. I'm out. I'm out. I peaked at vagina eating, and now I'm done.
Are we accelerating our own? Like, are our deaths going to approach us quicker because we've seen and or secondhand experience like more of the things?
I
like,
know,
are we burning through life experiences?
Like in The Giver, we need to have children that we pass along.
I don't want to give any
experiences to, and then we can die.
I would rather inject these kids and put them down the chute, to continue the Giver analogy. No fucking way. No fucking way. Yeah,
my kids can never know about this program.
To answer,
if I were to have children,
I am fucking burying everybody's computers in a vault. Seriously, and yes, Justin, I feel like we are definitely moving ourselves faster to the grave with this podcast. Because I was shooting for 250 when we started, and now I feel like I'm on death's door before we even get to 200.
Wait, you're saying that you wanted to live to 250
I know, I'm not
years old?
following.
250 episodes, not years. Because fucking teenagers won't let me get that long. They're trying to kill me with
I feel like once we do 200 episodes, that'll be enough.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like we'll have enough of a catalog.
there won't be any more shit that teenagers do that we haven't talked about.
We'll have to start answering adult questions.
Yeah, children are quite literally our future on this show, and the future is running out. We're running out of future.
Or we're gonna have to like start going to fucking Spencer's Gifts and doing some polling, doing some census work on the ground.
Have you heard about anything dirty?
Hey, what do kids do? Butt checking? Nah, we did that. Vagina chewing? Ding, ding, ding.
Griffin joked about it once. We can't do that one anymore. We invented that actually accidentally. We invented vagina chewing. Kids, please start doing some really messed up things, like really depraved.
Yeah,
and
keep
then
us
email
going.
us. Just keep this show going. We're running it.
But in no way are we endorsing the horrible things you're going to do to your own body. But do tell us about them.
Do tell. If it's going to happen to someone, you can even abstract the story so it happened to a buddy. Wink.
No, don't do that. We gotta legally cover ourselves here. Don't do these things.
Don't do anything.